today's a Thursday, such a random point to start at. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I went home from classes a couple of hours early. I'm not feeling bad yet. I can just sense that I might get sick, and I really don't want to miss out on this excursion we're going on tomorrow. So I'm about to head out to do a little grocery run, an all blue outfit underneath, and I'm gonna shed the layers once I get back and show you. Blue hoodie with the hood up. It's quite windy. And then I'm just using my little leather, very dark blue bag as my shopping bag, and my very oversized, like dusty pink trench coat, which I love, and it is probably going to be a little bit cold, but it's a very short little walk. These pants are linen pants that I bought back in 2019 and have worn a lot. They were originally white, and then recently I dyed them this wonderful blue color, and I have been in love with them ever since. And I am wearing my favorite wool tights underneath these. And then for this run I'm wearing my trusty Crocs. So I'm feeling very casual today, but I like the colors that play together in this. And then recently I've just been grabbing this scarf whenever I've been leaving the house, and I also like the way that these colors go together. All fit in this, which I was surprised by. This was the outfit situation before I got comfortable at home. I wasn't wearing my Crocs, I was wearing my Dr. Martens. This one is a merino wool shirt that I actually thrifted yesterday in a thrift store with 50% off. I'm wearing it for the first time today as an undershirt, which is probably how I'm gonna wear it most. And then this nice linen blend shirt that I cropped and actually also sewed together in the front here. I really liked the v-neck with the high neck and then with a necklace kind of pulling the focus, and it's an amber charm. So I wore my little amber studs. Wore these wrist warmers because these sleeves are a little bit short. In everyday situations and classes and such, I will wear my backpacks. I'm going on an excursion with my museology elective course tomorrow, and I have to get up at like 7, so I'm not going to be able to film anything good. The lighting's going to be really off. I kind of figure there's like a balance of filming a lot of outfits in one take when the weather permits nice lighting, but then those outfits are a little bit more speculative, or having a little bit more authentic outfits true to my everyday life, but then the scenery around how I'm filming changes a bit and the lighting's a little bit worse and it's a little bit more fragmented. So I'm gonna spend the rest of today in bed, I think. Check back into this hoodie for the warmth. I'm actually like a little bit too warm, but I think being a little too warm and then drinking a lot of liquids, that's good. Alright, so here's the promised bad lighting. Basically just wore 5 layers of wool today, and it was actually really warm, too warm. But today wasn't as bad as I had feared. I wore my little brown hat today to kind of try to look more put together than I actually was because the rest of my outfit's very plain. I wore my favorite boots. These are always a winner if I'm looking for style and comfort. And today was kind of foggy, so I decided to wear this. It's kind of like a knockoff of a oilskin jacket kind of design, or like a hunting jacket, I think. I really like this. It's very, very practical. I bought it back in November 23. I have a little thrift haul where I show it off. And I'm wearing my straight leg linen black pants that are a staple of my wardrobe. I got them back in August of 23 as well, and it's like whenever I'm in doubt about what to wear, I'll put on these pants probably. And then this sweater is actually one that I thrifted back in 2015, I think, in a Copenhagen thrift store back when I lived in Copenhagen years and years ago. And it's kind of had its phases of coming in and out of use in my wardrobe. I think that's fun. I'm wearing two nice shirts underneath that are also wool. This is like a tank top, and this is the one I also wore yesterday. But honestly, no one's seen that today, so it's only very peripherally part of my outfit. A realistic outfit. And then my bag was this one, because I had to bring a lunch and stuff. I love the pockets on these pants. And now I'm at home, so I'm wearing my polka dot slippers, of course. You know, do I even have to say it? The wool leggings, of course, of course. That was the outfit of today. Så. Det var flot, så længe det varede.
Ekstra sjovt at lave meget fladt så.
I'm gonna be in my pajamas all day. I'm at home, I'm not doing anything, I'm just trying to get over this cold. So it's not very exciting, but it is my favorite pajamas at the moment. I changed the buttons to be cloth covered buttons instead, which made a huge difference for me. It feels a lot more luxurious, and I love the tactile aspect of it now. And then I'm wearing this sweater just for warmth. It's one I've had since 2020, and I cropped it. And I actually need to fix this. I just pulled an elastic through all of the stitches, and some of them have been worn out because I've worn it so much. It could be a good day for some craft projects. Knitting these socks, for example. Not exciting, but that's real life. And then I have this silk scarf on that I actually dyed brown, but it turned out green because it's silk. Apparently something happened there, but I don't mind it at all. My hair is very greasy. I need to shower, but can't be asked right now. It's Sunday. I'm feeling a little less sick today. Also, the sun's out, so that helps. And I decided to get out of the pajamas, have a shower, feel a little bit more like a human member of society. And these collars together, the scarf and the collar together is quite intense, but I want my neck to be warm. Button up with a big clownish collar that I thrifted back in 2020. This vest that I cropped in a recent video. This silk scarf that I also have in red. and then I'm wearing my wraparound black linen skirt, which I've worn so much, especially actually in the winter, because since it is wraparound, you kind of risk being exposed all the way up here. Put on my little ring, have my little dots, and then I change my earrings to match the white. I think I'm gonna wear this pleated coat I have, which is actually really warm. And I've worn a lot since I talked about feeling ambivalent about it in my what's new in my wardrobe video. I've really worn this maybe as my main coat. And then, are we surprised? This scarf, probably around my ears to keep them warm. I was thinking that this gray bag would fit nicely with the color scheme, and she deserves to get some wear. For comfortability, I would put on these trainers. They are very lightweight. I thrifted them. They're from the North Face, and they were essentially all new when I got them, and I've worn them quite a lot, so I guess I'm ready to go out now. It's Monday now, and I'm going on my day-long excursion. I have an internship in a month and a half, and I'm going to go look at the place that I'm subletting. And I'm seeing it for the first time. And it happens to be where my good friend LB lives, so I'm also getting together with them, spending the day together. It's gonna be really nice. I'm wearing this new cardigan of mine, wool cardigan in stripes. It has tiny little pockets, and I wanted to pair that with a skirt because I haven't done that yet. It's still new. I got it in January. It has these amazing long sleeves. I thought it was gonna be good for keeping warm today. I like having it buttoned only at the top and then having it open. You can see the gray shirt that I'm wearing just barely poke through. I'm wearing this linen skirt. It's quite long. It goes to my shins, and it's this kind of lovely dusty olive color. Someone hand sewed this, and it's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. I always feel a little bit like a wood nymph or a tavern wench or a 50s housewife in it, depending on what I combine it with. Hold my hair back a little bit so that you can see my little star stud earrings, or they're not so little actually. I'm wearing my little seashell necklace because it's short enough that you can actually see it with this neckline. And then I put on these two rings and stacked them. They're identical. And somehow I hadn't done this before. I like them a lot better together than individually. And then for outerwear and bag and stuff, I have this huge bag that I'm bringing. I have a pair of extra shoes in there and stuff. And I was thinking of maybe using this cotton scarf, but I can't really tell if it's going to be too cold and I need my wool scarf. And then this, I was thinking of breaking out. I haven't used it yet like this for a longer trip. And this should be water repellent because I waxed it. These two are very similar tones, and then with the skirt as well, it's going to be very khaki brown tones. Topped off, of course, with my favorite boots, because that's just what I'm in the mood to wear. I want the comfort and the style, and those are perfect for that. I just baked some bread and the buns did not turn out very good. It's because I didn't use an active yeast. It was like a dry yeast and I didn't use enough, I think. It's Tuesday. I've had classes from 8 to 2. The light is kind of bad now. I got the shirt yesterday and that made me want to wear it. And I've combined it with some really nice colors. That was what inspired me. I sprayed some soap onto myself after I came home by accident, and so this is a little bit wet and this as well. But the outfit is so different without that scarf. It's just not the same, both the color and the texture. This one you might have seen in my Malmö video. I bought it there and I discovered that I could turn it around and have it be more simple and plain. I actually really like that. And then this is a merino wool undershirt. I think I wore it one of the other days as well. And then I'm wearing this long wool and viscose, I think, skirt that I got as a hand-me-down from my grandmother, and I love it very much. It has buttons down the front and it goes down to my shins. It has an asymmetric detail there and there. And then I wore my boots, of course. I've dealt with a few blisters recently, and so I just am really drawn to a shoe that I know works. Outerwear, I wore my hair down, this hat that I knitted last spring, then my classic green coat. I didn't actually wear any other scarf than this, and then I just let this poke out on top. Yeah, these are fleeting moments, you know. Often I also change clothes at home. Get into something different, get in a different mood, you know. It's Wednesday. I'm going down to read with my study group, and I'm wearing this eggplant colored shirt with my polka dot cardigan only buttoned at the top, which I like the most. The ring again, still the tiny earrings, my little linen handkerchief, and my linen pants that I dyed blue. And I like this color combination of blues and browns and like warm tones like this. So I'm riffing off of that and wearing my brown leather jacket. This one with suede panels. And then I think I'm going for the scarf. I think especially with the color of the shoe and the color of the shirt tying together, that looks very nice. And then because I'm bringing my computer, it'll be this bag. It's Thursday today, marking a whole week of outfits that I've documented. I just came home from classes, still a little bit out of breath from the stairs. Very authentically what I've been wearing today to class. The scarf that I love, my everyday school bag, the pleated wool coat in gray / black. Then I've got my linen handkerchief in like a very, very pale pink. And my silk blend, very basic black sweater. Still wearing the ring, still wearing my everyday watch. And then it's like a very broad v-neck, so you can see the shirt peeking out from underneath. It's a brown shirt that I dyed myself. It was white before, and then I got some chlorophyll on it that looked like mildew, so I had to dye it. And I'm wearing the pants that I thrifted yesterday, which are from COS, and they're a very lovely crinkly fabric and a very lovely wide leg, which I love. And then I'm wearing my boots. I just found out that I can apply for a master's degree and still get state-funded payment for it, which I thought wasn't an option. It's a long story, but the deadline is this Saturday. It's Thursday now, so I really have to think about my decision, and that's what I'm ending on. It's very intense. I can't really talk anymore. I don't have the time. I need to make a really big life decision. Thank you for this journey. I hope you thought it was interesting, a very realistic, down-to-earth what I wear in a week, with a little bit of vlogging of the activities that create the framework around the clothes, but from a more clothing-oriented perspective. I think these are fun to make. I'm still struggling a little with the format of where to put the camera. For now, you're here, and yes, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.